This is the static structural analysis done on ANSYS Workbench. In the previous video, we have done static structural. Now, what we will do is we will be do topological optimization topology. So in ANSYS 2025-2024, there is no topology optimization, but instead of topology optimization, there is structural optimization, which is same. And click and drag and drop it on the result part. So these three means that the engineering data geometry and model is applied to static structure and structural optimization. And static structural optimization has same engineering data geometry and model, and the solution from static structural will be used in the setup of structural optimization. Let's double click on setup and wait for it to load. So this is your setup for structural optimization. Since static structural and structural optimization are linked, so the same condition is applied static structural as in this. As you can see, fix support this, and moving on to the structural optimization, we need to set three things: optimization region, objective, and response constraint. So, okay, let's do it. Object optimization region. So, this is your region on which we will be doing topology optimization. Since this is fixed, so not included in topology optimization, and this since we applied some conditions on it, and let's set this up in right. As you can see, this is your part. Okay. So let's move on objective. So let's check it. We can change mass, volume, stress, criterion, compliance, and this should be minimum. So what we are interested in this our study is in deformation. So what we are trying to achieve is a minimum compliance minimum, which means minimum deformation in the structure. So let's move on to response constraint. So basically what I did in the response constraint is the response is mass, and uh, I need to remove the 70% of the material. So percentage to return is 30. Okay, let's take 30. Okay, let's remove the P. Okay, so removing the P. So let and then after putting value of the percentage to retain, I have to solve this all and topological. So this is quite rough, and as you can see, it is overdone. So we need to change the response time to, let's say, 40%. That's a rough estimate, and then we have to solve it again. So it will take some time to solve. Let's see, and solution is now complete. So let's say it is okay, but it is a little bit. Let's see. It's a little bit rough, as you can. It needs to be refined. So let's change the value of response constraint to let's take it 37.5% to check the result, and when solve this. So what this will do is that this will remove some further material to, as we are removing the most possible to, as we're doing is to reduce the material as much as possible. So this is the result. As you can see, it is better, but the structure is rough. We need to refine it. So now what you will do is close this tab, and so this is done. Next, let's edit. Let's transfer to design validation of the system. Okay, let's transfer geometry and wait for it. Okay, so this is your static structural third part. And in this, what we'll be doing is we will be refining the geometry or making it smooth as it is rough. So let's click on result and update. Update the result. Here is a text, so result update is complete. So the next step is to update the geometry. So basically, what is this? So this is the results of structural optimization will become the geometry of static structural. So there is a error in updating the geometry. You can update it from there. So there, it seems there is some issue with it. So I will be leaving it to this. So from till this part is your topological or structural optimization, which and this and the C, the third part to refine the geometry or to smooth the results. And that's it for today.